Hello, hello. Seconds, let me just check a few things. Looks good. Yeah, audible. Oh boy.
Very good. Hello, hello. Mic test. Oh boy, that's so much better. Max this out. Uh, okay. I guess I should be good. I don't know. Well, my audio is. Okay, I guess the audio is too high. I should have probably done this before I started stream. But hey, it's been a while since I started streaming. Mic test once again. Okay, we're good. Sorry for my picture quality. I mean, I should have set up filters on OBS. Um, but yeah, I guess we'll have to do with what lighting I have. It's so bad. Guess I'll fix it on the next stream, or I might just remove myself. We'll see. Okay. Pretty random stream for today. Uh, we'll be dealing with knowledge graphs and how to build them first of all, and probably using some models, probably AI models. I might need to look into this. I have no idea. I've literally started this stream just yeah. I was just like I got so bored and I'm like, what shall I do today? And I'm like, okay, let's just learn something new. Okay. Um. Yes. Give me a second. What? Hmm. What did I just do? Where did my screen go? Oh, no screen? Is capturing the right audio? Sorry, video. HDMI 0 my. Why is the input 0? What? Let me just. Okay, I have no idea what happened then. Uh, there we go. We are good. Sorry about that. Let me just lock everything in. Okay. So I remember coming across Knowledge Graphs back in my college days. I mean, it's not that far off, but yeah, it's been a couple of years, few years actually. It's just I don't remember much, but it's just a way of representing knowledge, and it basically looks a lot like mind maps. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at what mind maps are, but it's just basically nodes just being connected to one another. And how these are built by machines, I'm unsure. But yeah, I guess that's something for today to find out. Right, this is the Wikipedia page, but I want to start off on the Wikipedia page. And I think I'll probably read the first paragraph and then probably a few of these and go to the IBM one. Huh? Are that actually better? Wikipedia, Alan Turing Institute. I don't even know. Neo4j. They have their entire database on this. What is a knowledge graph? Probably watch a YouTube video about it. That'd be good. And a Medium article. Okay. Let's start again. A knowledge graph presentation, a reasoning knowledge graph is a knowledge base that uses a graph structure, data model, or a topology to represent and operate on data. Yep, knowledge graphs are often used to store interlinked description of entities, objects, events, situations, and abstract concepts, but also encoding the free-form semantics or information underlying these entities. The development of these semantic web knowledge graphs have also been associated with linked open data projects focusing on connections between concepts and entities. They are also historically associated with by search engines such as are they used by search engines? Yeah, actually. What's it called? Hmm, Never mind. I actually read the initial research paper from Google, the PageRank, and at least back then they didn't have anything. Well, they had what do you call those hyperlinks and how many hyperlinks were incoming, outgoing from a web page, but nothing. I don't think anything similar to knowledge graphs were there. Ext Yahoo question answers as Apple C, Amazon Alexa, social networks. Yep, recent developments in data science and machine learning, particularly in knowledge graph representation, have broadened the scope of knowledge graphs beyond the traditional use in search engines and recommender systems. Oh yes, recommender systems. Search and recommender systems are pretty interesting. They are increasingly used in scientific research with notable applications in fields such as exam system, right? Yeah, whatever, just biology in general. We skip all of this, right? Yeah, we skip all of that. Definitions, there's no single commonly accepted definition of a knowledge graph. Most definitions view the topic through a semantic web lens and include these features. Uh, I think before going a bit further on this, I'd like to set some agenda for today. And I don't know if I'm gonna actually stick to the agenda. Hopefully, I do because I tend to forget stuff. And just go on a tangent once I find something. That's usually me. Usually find something interesting. I mean, could be anything. Like I'll probably find some other technology in the middle of this, and they're like 3 hours looking into that, and then I'm like, oh damn, I remember why I started off, or what I started off with today. But hopefully, I can stick to the agenda of just being able to have a blog or a textbook or anything that's centered around a topic. That means it could be anything, but it has to be around one topic. Like it's not going to be about multiple topics. If it's about cars, it's just going to be about cars. More so than cars, I would recommend like something about engines. Right? If it's just about engines, if there's a blog about an engine, probably pick that, build a knowledge graph around that. Okay, and maybe we'll try going to the next bigger thing from an engine to a drive shaft. I'm just taking examples. Obviously, could be about any topic. Let's see. I'm not sure. And build knowledge graphs and maybe try to get some inference from it. Unsure as to what inference I can get. There was also a cool uh, representation of Wikipedia as a graph. Let me see if I can pull that YouTube video up from somewhere. Oh, here. There we go. I made a graph of Wikipedia. I think everyone should just have a look at this. It's really good. I would say broadly just gives you a brief understanding of what's referenced where. Just something nice to know. Right? Am I unable to drag this? There we go. Right. Flexible relations among knowledge in topical domains. A knowledge graph defines abstract classes and relations of entities and note taking softwares. I think this is something like Obsidian. Graph databases, yes. Neo4j. Is Neo4j the free one? I got free graph databases. Let's look at graph databases and then we'll look at AlloyDB. What is AlloyDB? And remember in one of the recent Google conferences that I'd been to about AlloyDB, right? Oh yeah, it's like a Postgres layer on top of a vector database, I think, right? I think AlloyDB is a vector database and they just put Postgres on top of it, which looks very interesting. I want to have a look at how they do. How they're able to write a SQL query for a vector database. Like that's a little mind-boggling because you usually write stuff with the arrow and okay, what's the other one? But I forget the term for writing vector database queries. There's an open standard. SQL is the one for relational databases. Structure query language. Uh, I couldn't tell you. But I know that the Amazon vector database uses that database. No, Qdrant, okay. What is a vector database? Did OpenSearch? Hmm. Out of the database, man. What is their in-house solution? Okay, anyway, I don't think I'm gonna get the. It's built on Rust. Okay. Vectors in action, advanced search, recommender systems. Yep, this is the common thing. You just find an encoder, sort it in a vector search, show them everything. RAG, yes, I've seen this is the biggest thing that's come up with. I think the reason they use RAG over other LLMs is because RAG, I don't know if it's not prone to or if it has the least amount of hallucinations when it's given a data set, right? Well, let's go to chat GPT. RAG and its right advantages. Yeah, basically, yes. Allow LLM to represent present accurate information with source attribution. I don't know if it's not. I don't know how they removed the hallucination part. RAG. This is an Amazon page. Yikes. Please let me read this without signing up. Thank you. The value of RAG. Imagine RAG is highly intelligent librarian who can. Why can I not add RAG to this instead of a knowledge graph? See what I mean when I go on a tangent? Let's explore the situation which RAG excels and those in which shortfalls in a future and actual series of approaches like used individually combination improve RAG. Where RAG falls short, even the most intelligent brain has its challenges, some of its ability. Piecing together puzzle with iterative reasoning. Iterative reasoning? What is that? Oh, I see. Okay. Semantic similarity. So what, like a cosine similarity? Might need to see what semantic similarity means here. Organization matters. I think it basically means context matters here. When they write vague shit like this, sorry, I'm not gonna cuss. When they write vague stuff like this, when they say good, like what exactly do you mean by good? Because like good is not really defined well in the machine learning space as of now. Like it needs good data, but what does that actually mean? Like, right, each model has a different definition of what good is for it. In case I ran out of water. The lighting in front of me is really bright. Where RAG models shine. Yep. Accessing domain specific and confidential information. Confidential information. Yeah, Obsidian. Here we go. I have a freemium model. A lot of effort to do stuff on Obsidian though. I wish they had a speech to text model where I could just dictate my points in there. Right? Don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't want to take notes by typing them in, but I'd rather build something of that concept rather than me taking notes and then trying to remember it for another X amount of days, right? Because building a project just simplifies a lot of things because I just remember everything from a streamlined approach. Whereas that me taking points is just like trying to learn something with somebody else's structure or the way they've represented what I have to learn. I have to remember it that way, which is 1,000 times more difficult personally. Personal knowledge graphs. Yes, oh, that's right below. Wait, I can use this without signing in? Since when? Well, that's new. Pretty sure I haven't signed in. I know I fucked up somewhere. KNOWL, KNOW, KNO. Yep, I know graph theory. Semantic web, understanding the knowledge graph is a structured representation of knowledge in a graph format, components, nodes represent entities. Yep, and edges represent a relationship between them. You're absolutely right. And I think they are directional. These kinds of graphs, like, yeah, directed, I mean directed, or directional, directed and directed graphs. Knowledge graphs often draw the concepts of semantic web where the data has explicit meaning. Oh yes, domain specific. That's what I mean. Like it's gonna be specific to a topic or a domain. I think building general purpose knowledge graphs are, I don't know how good they are. I just feel like we aren't in a place where we can build a really good general purpose knowledge graph, right? Graph database, learn about database, optimize for storing and querying. Amazon Neptune, there we go. There we go. That's the one. So Neptune uses a type of, how it works. Gremlin. I think Gremlin is the, yep, there is Gremlin and there's another one. I remember working with this. Open Cipher, there we go. These are the two ones. These are the two ones. This is what I was searching for. Right? W3C's word. RDF? I have no idea what RDF is. And last but not least, we look into this. By the standard query language and protocol for linked open data triple stores. I have no idea what these mean. Maybe we were talking to ChatGPT. Right. I think this is GPT-3. Pretty sure this is GPT 3.0 or 3.5. 3.5. Graph, yep. Oh, it's right here. Damn, fucking blind as fuck, huh? Application search engines, yep. Recommender systems, absolutely. Natural language processing, that's the one that we are trying to do. Just want to give it a give it a topic actually. And it be able to build a knowledge graph. Right? Yeah. Start with graph databases. Nah, it's too much. Explore documentation and tutorials provided by Graph. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I was anyway trying to look into JVector. I don't know if you guys have heard of the GitHub repository. GitHub JVector. Yeah, I was trying to actually contribute to this. But the biggest problem with this is I don't really know Java extremely well. Like I know it to a point where I can write a good amount of stuff, but actually structure it really well and everything out of my scope of knowledge. At least for now. Right? Uh, Let's see what actually. Oh, 52 minutes ago, there's a new build. Damn. Oh, there's a release that came out 2 weeks ago. Okay. I think the same team that worked on. Actually, I shouldn't say this. Never mind. Never mind. No. Yeah, I was actually following issues long time ago. Actually, I think I still do follow them on my main GitHub. JVector do you consume? La 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 la. AVX. I worked on some AVX. That automate release of GitHub workflow. Nobody cares about that. General documentation. Oh, this has been ongoing from, yeah, this is like, last time I was here also is the same thing. Yeah, investigate PQ speeds. Hey, this also is pretty old. I don't know why they haven't really looked at that memories. Yeah, I think from here is where I've kind of lost track. The closed ones. There's actually a benchmark that was kind of set here. Don't know. Lucene, yes. So Lucene, if nobody knows, Lucene is what? Solar. Holy fuck. What's wrong with my memory today? Elasticsearch runs on it, I know. What is the other database that's similar to Elasticsearch? In search, but there are other. Let me just start GPT. I know. Oh, that's right. Lucene is not a database. Yes, it's the text one. Elasticsearch. Apache Solar. There we go. Apache Solar. Actually, quite a lot. And Lucene is like it's like the kernel, I would say, for search engines. It's instead of databases engine. Kind of crazy how it understands that I'm referring to it as a database in this, and some other cases just completely just absolutely butchered the answer. Like it's completely wrong. Anyway, I'd want to actually follow this. Not sure if these guys are even open to commits. I don't know. There's 17. Actually, I think there were just 9 contributors when I joined. I'm not gonna sign in because it's a headache. Fun story. I've actually broken my Pixel phone. It's been about a month, and I still haven't been able to get it to Pixel Service Center due to, I guess, logistic issues on their end. It's just been a shit show. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Okay, buddy. You can fucking crunching your numbers. We will go back to this. Set up a graph database, install Knowlege, build a simple knowledge graph. Wait, when they say build a simple knowledge graph, are they just basically the encoder part of a lot of these models? Because I know a lot of these models are encoder decoder. I don't know. I think GPT is not it. I think GPT is it's either an encoder only or decoder only model. Um, that's ChatGPT itself. Is GPT yeah, decoder only models. There we go. But I think this Bard, right? Sorry, not Bard. BERT. BERT is for the encoder decoder. Never mind. Examples of encoder decoder models include those using machine translation, Google Transformer model. Yep, basically Google Transformer model. But I think BERT was the very first transformer model. Yeah. Right. So now, what do we do next? Right. This is graph database and tools. Descriptions. Neo4j is a popular graph database that allows you to store, manage, and query your. Mm, gonna stand up a bit. It's just that when I stand up, my camera just goes in a weird place. Fortunately, no cam till I'm back setting. I think asking GPT, I mean, if I were somebody who actually knew majority of this, majority of creating knowledge graphs, I think something like this would make me happy. But somebody as a newcomer just makes this a lot difficult. Um, from sleep. Anyway. I think entity recognition is something we can get to. Relation extraction, I'm not sure. Let's try this. Give me a second. Let me check that I'm not going to leak something. Okay, we're good. Let's get till here for today. Right? Like, given a bunch of text. All right. Let's try. Building something that will build knowledge graphs out of it. This is obviously already done. I wouldn't say obviously, but I do know a tool that already does this. And what is the name of the tool? Break. Give me a second. I'll have to go back to YouTube to just find. Um, Knowledge graphs are a thing in NLP. I don't even know this. Somebody says graph ML building knowledge graphs using generative AI. Nobody want to use generative AI to build knowledge graphs. Probably one of the worst things because generative AI has a lot of hallucinations and all these BS, which I'm not really interested in, right? Just an FYI, I just have on my second monitor, I'm just looking at a bunch of YouTube videos. Just scared of leaking something. Anyway, let's go on. Building a knowledge graph from billions of unstructured online. This might be something I might need to read. Data graphs. There's one specific here we go. Knowlege Labs. We looked at their tool. Should probably watch a little bit. Personal knowledge management. Should probably look at some of their stuff. Let's see if they have a playlist on how to build a knowledge graph. Live presentation, onboard, search engine optimizations. Okay, that seems something that's interesting. Mind body operating system. EOS. EOS, mind body operating system. Open source operating system for the body mind. EOS an open source body in our practice. We study how we can use physical movement to better understand the dynamics and interactions. Thanks. Looks boring. Interesting tools. Okay. Webinars. What the frick are these webinars? Text analysis and data visualization use cases. Give a shit about your demos, bro. I want to know how to build this. Who cares about how your tool works? Sentiment analysis of open survey, la la la. Book content visual analysis and summary. Yeah, this guy's selling it at like what, $20 per month. 20 bucks, not even dollars. Pretty sure you guys aren't able to hear this. Trust me, there's nothing being told. This guy just has background music. What the fuck? It's like one of the worst videos. Oh, guess what? I think we're building that part today to detect entities. I think it looks like a pretty big project, huh? Should have probably thought of this before I started, but hey, we're here. I'm building this shit. And I'm starting this on a Friday night, in fact. So probably have the weekend for this. Hopefully, actually, I have a pretty busy weekend. But I guess I'm gonna be streaming a lot more often from today. At least I plan on streaming a lot more often because Yep. This guy's a bunch of friggin'. Anyway, this is BS. Fuck yeah, browser extension. Sorry again. No passwords. Personal knowledge management system, Obsidian, Graph View, yeah, confirmers. No, bro. See what this guy has to say. My ears. Hey, he has some stuff in NLP, NER, NED, RE. Let's actually. This guy's still talking. Relax, bro. Named entity recognition. NER is. Damn. It's not to do with NLP, huh? Knowledge graphs looked a lot simpler. I think I forgot what class it was from. I forget what's the name of the class. In fact, I know what class it was from. Give me a second. Let me see. I should have a textbook from the class. Yeah. Okay, I found it. It's called soft computing. A very interesting class that I had in my undergrad. Swarm intelligence, anything from swarm intelligence to genetic algorithms. Actually, I really love this subject. Fuzzy logic, yep. Neural networks, yep. It's good, it's good. Genetic algorithms. Anyway, back to where we were. Relation extractor. Okay. Is a task and then it is the process of resolving ambiguous references of named entities to the specific real entities or entities in a knowledge base. Given the name Apple, entity determines if it refers to the company Apple Incorporated, the fruit apple. Wait, isn't NED? Okay, never mind. Yeah. Named entity extractor. Sorry, named entity disambiguation. Disambiguation. The fuck. Doesn't know what Bert also does similarly, but I don't think he understands. And I don't even know if this understands actually the difference between Apple the company and Apple the fruit. I think there it just knows that. I think in Bot it just knows that Apple the company is one thing and Apple the fruit is one thing. I think that the example that they give is bank. Yeah, I think the banks of a river or the bank as in the bank where you do all your transactions, like monetary transactions, money transactions. Yeah, NER. Okay, I think I need a really good NER model. I don't even know if it's called quote unquote a model. Just need a really good named entity recognition layer on this. Named entity disambiguation is the process of resolving ambiguous references of named entities into specific real-world entities or entities in a knowledge base. Okay, relation extractor. RE is the task of extracting semantic relationships or dissociations between entities mentioned in text. From the sentence, Steve Jobs founded Apple, the relation extractor would be founder. Okay, founder, okay. Steve Jobs, Apple, okay. How well are these tools? These are really good examples, but I don't know how good they are in real world, because the last time I checked, which is probably a year ago, a little over a year ago actually, they weren't really that good. Granted, there's been huge advancements in AI since then, but yeah, it's been more interested in the technology side, say the software side of things, rather than the data science side of things. I don't want to lose what I've already entered, bro. Will I lose? I'm gonna be sad if I lose once I hit sign up. Now what we'll do? We'll do one better. I think it should be login. Let's do this on the screen. What the frick is this? I don't even remember asking this. Implementing an R equals 30. What is even asking this order? I have no idea or context of why I would have asked this in 2023. Holy shit. It's been a long time. 6 months. I have no idea, man. Let's just start off a new chat. Stay logged. I want a ready to go model for all these. I think if I'm gonna go and build these out, like I don't mind training these. I think actually, you know what? I don't even want to train them. I guess if they're trained on a large enough corpus, don't really care that much, huh? Many state-of-the-art NER models are based on transform architectures like BERT, Roberta. The variants pre-trained models are fine-tuned. Okay, I can find BERT. I'm pretty sure on Hugging Face there should be. Hugging Face Word Model. Uncased. Is a GitHub? Yep, it's a GitHub. The model is uncased. It does not make difference between English and English. Yep, this is the one that I need then. Obviously, this English and this English are the same, right? Why would it be cased? When is it actually... I don't even know if cased is the correct word, but when does it make sense for it to be case sensitive? What is a transformer model pre-trained on a large corpus? Yes, we know this. So, what do they have here? Is there a model I can just download? Oh, okay. Autoregressive models. What are autoregressive models? Quick fun fact, not really a fun fact, but I was just watching this. I was watching a Wired. Yeah, I was watching a Wired YouTube video. Somebody just explaining AI, some AI questions. I don't even remember what the questions were, but he told me that the current way that we build AI, right, the fundamental things of how we build AI right now, I think, if I'm not wrong, he was referring to the neurons. He said the way our brain actually, the way the neurons work in our brain is completely, not completely, but is vastly different from how we use it when we're doing computing. And he says if we were to make AI actually be able to learn, we would want it to be more similar to what the human brain does. Because he told, like, if you were to take like a GPT model or any AI model that learns as of now, and if you were to take a baby that's just growing up, he said, like, the model is not going to do a good enough job, as good enough a job as what the baby does to actually learn. Like, every step what the baby is doing is trying to learn, but whereas for the model, not so much. And I'm not sure how true that is, because it's told by one guy, right? And people can be wrong, and hopefully he isn't. But Yeah, I don't know if he's referring to a certain subset of models, right? Because you could, I know recurrent neural networks keep learning as they go, because they have actually even these models, the autoregressive models. I think GPT, from what these people say, is autoregressive. Don't they have like human in the loop, right? Even recurrent neural networks, RNN. Don't they have like a HL, RNHL or something like that? I keep forgetting. It's been a while, like studying stuff like this. But yeah, like basically, I'm telling if it's good or bad, right? Once I say no, hey, look, this is a bad response. He'll say, okay, I might be wrong on this. What could be the correct answer? Oh, NSP also? I think at one point I googled what is the difference between BERT and GPT. I need to Google that again because I've forgotten what's the difference. Okay, all this is great, but where the frick are the weights on the model? I just want the weights on the model, please. There we go. I'm pretty sure I had this tool. Without large files. Why the fuck would I want it without large files? My keyboard dead. Damn, my keyboard died. How sad is that? A second, I need to plug this in. It's not actually a headache having a wireless keyboard, like having to friggin' plug it in. Should be back. Yeah, there we go. That being said, so scared of friggin' leaking something. Give me a second, let me just create this. Not sure if it's request DOI. What the frick is a DOI? Man, do the risky part of actually logging in. Actually, let me do one thing. Okay, these are just test emails. Use your organized email to easily find and join your company team and or fuck that. Yo, really? That's fricked. Yo, how is this used, man? It's very rare though. Okay, I mean, I almost clicked view. Okay, we are not doing that. GitHub username. It's the same, bruh. Home page. No, I don't have email interests. Oh, not gonna give me shit. Complete citizenship because continuing this steps verifies you are not a bot. God damn. Let's confirm you're human. Let's confirm I'm a robot. Why not that, huh? If I fail that, you know I'm not a robot. Choose all the chairs. Chair, 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 chair. Well, this could technically also be a chair, right? Like, I mean, yes, you're able to sit on it. And it's not the most comfortable chair, but what the hell is this? What the fuck is it? UI? Anyway. Just gonna put that on my other monitor so that I can just do all of this a little more easily. Hey! Fuck. Need the GitHub link, man. Need the GitHub link. My bad, I forgot to add myself back in on this. Jax. At one point, had the ambitions to learn Jax. This became too much, I guess. Yeah, I need fucking coffee. Holy fuck. If it's a pre-trained model, what are the weights? This is what the bought paper. So I'm not supposed to use uncased ones from what these guys say. This thing is friggin' Why is there a separate BERT Chinese for it? I think Chinese is vastly different. Yeah, I think I remember reading like Chinese doesn't really follow the common. So let's do cased. WWM. Okay. Okay. Cloud TPU with 64 gigs of RAM? I mean, I have 64 gigs of RAM, but what is a cloud TPU with 64 gigs of RAM? It's currently not possible to reproduce most of the BERT large results on paper using the GPU, using a GPU with 12 gigs to 16 gigs of RAM because the maximum batch size that can fit in memory is too small. We are working on adding code to this repository which allows for much larger effective batch size on the GPU. See the section on out of memory issues for the details. These scores were tested with TensorFlow 1. Oh man, don't tell me how to install TensorFlow 1. Where am I even going to find TensorFlow 1.11? You're fucking lying that Python 2 is used internally in Google. I think Python 2 is it the end of life? Not sure. No, it's actually Node version 14 is end of life. The fine-tuning examples which use BERT-base should be able to run on a GPU that has at least 12 GPU of RAM using the hyperparameter. I have 12 gigs of RAM, but I think a portion of it is used by my rendering engine. Fine-tuning with cloud TPUs. Most of the examples below assume that you will be running training and editing on your local machine. You're absolutely right, using a GPU like Titan X or not a GTX. I have an RTX 3060. Or if you have access to a cloud TPU you want to train, just add the following flags. Please see the I think this should make life a lot easier. Oh fuck, I have to buy like a TPU session for this from Google Cloud. It's for training. Nah. I don't want to train it. I want a pre-trained one. Nice. Nice. That's exactly what I was searching for. Thank you. Yo, both are as fuck. They're a gig each. Holy shit. JSON-L. What is JSON-L? I just have it here. Think this is how it is. Yep, there we go. Not this man. Let's see, I'm not sure if it will work. No module in TensorFlow. Should run. What? think we should install TensorFlow GPU. I think this is TensorFlow CPU. Right. Damn, was there a random hissing sound from that time? I apologize. Holy shit. How much is that? Like 40 gigs? 20 gigs of just swap? That's, I don't know. Awful lot of time to run this. Plus, nice. There's a gym mirror. Fuck this. Sorry. Keep forgetting I can't cuss here. Caused by. How is a matmal causing error? You're running into weird ass problems. Don't have an output file here, right? Guess it's a tomorrow's thing. Yes, let's end this here for today. Downloading the BERT model. Kind of need to find out how to infer from the BERT model. It's not working. Unsure as to what is the error. I need to ask around on a few forums. Actually, I have Python 3 on this. Maybe I should try Python 2, but then oh man, I don't have a coffee or a Red Bull. Me going, but anyway, I guess this is for today. Tomorrow or day after. Not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow because I have a lot of work. Tomorrow we will be doing this section. Not really about knowledge graphs, but I'll leave it as this. Doesn't really need a good name scheme. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes.